Welcome back, everyone, for the next part of Minds Beneath Us. In the last part, rather, in the last week, we were relatively busy with a couple of things in the game itself, aka constellation, we needed to get used to our work, then we had to sign the contract, I had to pretend to be a normal person, aka chase and die for the entirety of the time, and you almost broke my cover! I mean, I lucked out that that guy gave us a body of an ex-soldier, otherwise it would be kind of difficult to explain how a normal citizen is fully capable of handling a guy with a knife without even getting a scratch of a hurt. Normally speaking, if somebody fights in a fight unprofessionally, they probably end up like him, with a wound in his guts. God! It could have almost ended up badly for us. Oh, don't worry, Lawrence. I'm pretty sure Wayne was about to get help, wasn't it? Wasn't that the case? I can't really see it. Ah, my alt has been resetted. So they don't keep the lock at all times. I guess it's getting saved separately. That's a bit of a shame, especially if I want to reread something, but it's fine. I'm just gonna keep that in mind. In that case, what were we doing in the last part? What was the last thing? I managed to subdue the stabber. Wayne asked me to inform Edit G at the office. I am supposed to put all the contract-related work on hold. Makes sense. After all, considering the security of this place, only the contract side is probably affected for infiltrations like these. The constellation room was covered by a thick glass... Oh. I mean, a thick window of glass. There's no way anybody would be able to get through there, especially with the amount of people on the other side. No matter who tries to attack there, would have needed to go through all those masses first. And when they rush around in a panic, they're probably going to be disarmed in a second. Now then, those were security officers. They must be rushing to the assault site. And medics too, right? Lawrence still needs his help. He's kind of bleeding out. Pretty sure he went out, passed out as well. We're actually really happy that the other guy stayed by his side, because that wasn't really an option for us. Oh hey, did you see the alert? Yeah, something must have happened in the contract room. Again. Must be another dopehead. I pitied the guy that signed him on. Was anyone hurt? I don't know. The message didn't really say. Just said that the troublemaker is subdued by a nearby worker. A worker? For real? Didn't the guy have a knife? Beats me. See? That is what I mean! If I didn't have the security or rather the soldier background, they would have probably started doubting me! They would have absolutely started to doubt me! Nobody is supposed to know that I'm an MBU! Who knows what would happen? Maybe that professor guy from the first start of the game would try to look for me and lock me up again. I wouldn't want that. Or the worst case, he might try to delete me instead. Oh, he did it. Hey, I was looking for you. So, we heard about it, Jason. Why is she so grim? Sorry to hear it, and this is only your first day too. Are you alright? Are you hurt? Well, I guess you should see the other guy. Yeah, he's currently on the ground. Huh? Wait, I heard you took him down. Well, good for you. Somehow, she doesn't really sound very happy about it. So, did Wayne say something before you left? Well, he did say that we were supposed to stop any sort of contract work for today. Acknowledged. I will send the message out. Thank you. I need to make a few calls now. Don't forget to clock yourself out on your computer. Wait, come again? Clock what out? Well, we are recording the time that you stopped working. Normally I should do it, but today is a special case. And a security officer told me about it as well. Oh, she looks sadder. About what that man came here for. Or maybe you know it already. Wait. Do you know it? Do you mean because he wanted to kill the boss? I wrote a note that he said something about boss. Kind of. The security officers who apprehended him mentioned something. He's here to take revenge. His family died here at the farm during contribution. It was an accident. Multiple of them have all died. Okay? And why exactly are you telling me this now? Because I think you deserve to know what the deplorable business you are in. Oh. You are entitled to know. Goodbye. What did you just say? Or rather, why did you just say? You don't usually workers try to defend their workspace? Isn't she in the same business herself? Yeah! Now I'm fully convinced it was definitely a good idea to not sign that other girl. Not only because of her drug addiction, but because of everything else. Everything else! My alarm bells are ringing here. God! Hey! You're back! Huh? Mr. Dai, are you alright? I guess I'm a little shaken is all. I mean, I'm technically a regular guy, right guys? Hey, I heard you knocked that guy out all by yourself, right? And he even got a knife. It was awesome, man. Well, I was trained for this. A professional as well. Kick ass, right? Do you have any idea why he did this? I thought he was just a psycho. There has to be a reason, I think. So, what do you say, Chester? Well... my place to make a guess. Well, Edith said that his family has probably died in this farm. I mean, he did try to see the boss. There is a possibility to that. And we do know that drug addiction could lead to a sudden death as well. Even though I don't know all the details. Oh god. Oh, where's Lawrence? Why is it so urgent? What is wrong with Lawrence now? He should be needed side when it happened. I asked him to cover my... Tyler! What? Is Lawrence okay, Jason? Well... I don't know if I should tell you that. I mean, he did get stabbed. But I think he will make it. But you will feel bad about this, for sure. I mean, sooner or later he is going to figure it out. Oh, I'm so sorry, Tyler. But he got stabbed. Yeah. I got him into this. Don't say that, Tyler. Are you guys still here? Jeff! Any idea how Lawrence is doing? He was stabbed. Almost passed out. Blood loss. Although... What? Calm down. The medics are taking care of him. He's in a stable condition, so relax. Why is this happening? Did you see what happened, Chef? Yeah. I witnessed the whole thing. The psycho came out of a signing room. No one saw him. Actually, I think I did see him. Didn't really pay any attention. If only I... Oh. Please, don't blame yourself. You couldn't have known this. Then he pulled a knife out of nowhere and stabbed Lawrence in the back. I froze up. I wanted to help Lawrence, but I was too afraid to move. Lawrence turned around in a blink and knocked his other knife Yeah, he had 2 knives out of his hand and hollered, "Run!" Everyone froze for a second and then started to run like hell. I was too close to the psycho and didn't even dare to turn my back, so I stayed. Then Wayne and Jason came out of another room and Jason took him down before I even knew what has happened. Was anyone else hurt? I heard something from a medic. Said that a consultant has died from another unit. I don't know his name though. Killed on the spot in room A3. The room is sealed off by the police. Pretty sure that is the room where he came in. Where he wanted to sign a contract in order to get close to us. Looks like the psycho went bonkers mid-session and stabbed him. Guy didn't even have time to call for help either. I don't get it. Why is this happening? The point is, how did they even manage to bring a knife into the farm in the first place? The facility is specially designed with securities in mind, to keep us safe, right? We all know how unsafe it is outside. The insulation zone around the farm is created for exactly that purpose. Every single living thing walling into this farm is scanned from head to toe. If a knife can slip through, what if next time they sneak in a gun instead? Not too hard to get a gun in a shithole like this, you know. What are those surveillance cameras for anyways? Logistics and me spend so much time serving them as well. And what's Lencio for? Shouldn't it guard all contract rooms at all times? To let an outsider in, just like that, huh? The fuck? Oh yeah. I mean, it could just be a software glitch, right? Huh? Innovation Farm, maker of the world's cutting-edge AI. Our state-of-the-art system has such a stupid glitch? Exactly. Actually, software glitches have been reported in all sorts of places according to the farm, and we did witness one at the very start when I was marching into the office of our boss, right? That shouldn't really happen, but it still did for me. Multiple times, in fact. A security loophole is not unlikely. I'm one living example after all. Silencio showed me into the manager's office more than once. Yeah, I should mention that. What? Wait. If you knew about the glitches, then why didn't you or anyone else fix? I don't know how to fix this stuff, but the boss should have known. I would if I could. We ran a full diagnose and realized that there's a deeper cause though. A deeper cause? Katie looks hesitant. Ops will handle this instead. Ops again. Every single time. If this farm blows up, it's because they have screwed up. Do they hate their job that much? This is so fucking stupid. Please calm down, Quentin. Wayne will hold them liable if that's their fault, alright? All we can do now is wait. He doesn't want to wait. Their lives is in danger at all times, right? They're probably sitting ducks, sitting in the front line. I know. But Jason and Lawrence deserve better than this. They've only been here for days. And look what's already happened. Well, and it seems like this farm has its own shares of problems, huh? You could say the entire flop farm industry has its own share of problem. I would say the flop farming industry is the problem. Oh, and you guys are not going home, huh? After everything that has happened. Well, Wayne said hold everything related to signing, which I'm not part of, so... Jeff! Oh god, it's Mr. Liao. Rhaegar looks very concerned. Are you alright? I heard about someone stabbing people around where you were and... Slow down, alright? I'm alright. Watch your blood pressure, okay? I'm not joking. Are you sure that you're alright? Totally. Good, good. As long as you're okay. Otherwise, I can't face your mom when I die. Oh, it's certainly not that bad. Are you two related to each other? But is you mentally okay? Tell me if you need a therapist. Oh my god. Hey, my boyfriend will take care of that. You just go home and rest, alright? You mean your friend? I go home when I want to. Don't come home too late. You hear me? Yeah, chill. Hey, are you really okay? I said that I'm okay. Great. I will go help Fran out. You feel anything wrong? Just give me a call, alright? I'm alright, alright? Call me. You hear me? Will do. It's their family. Weirdo. Why is his son so worried? And he's worried about you, Jeff. Guess you have a relationship with Mr. Liao. Your father, perchance? Yeah, I guess he's my de facto dad. My mom's older brother. He took me in after my parents have died. Oh, I probably shouldn't have asked then. Oh, don't worry. I guess it's all in the past. Okay, I'm off work. Boyfriend's is waiting after all. Well, go and have a nice therapy session. Keep up the good work, guys. Bye, Jeff. Well, I guess that's good for him. We have hours ahead of us now. Not Tyler, though. Alright. Lucky boy, aren't you? I'm busy with work, alright? Oh, am I involved? No. Good. And I'm off to take a dump then. You? We didn't really need to know that. Get lost already. There he goes. Oh, what's up? Nothing. I was just wondering why this is happening. Didn't you chalk it up to software glitch before? Ops couldn't fix that, right? Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm off to get a coffee. See you guys around. Bye. Bye. Hey Jason. I see that you're officially off work now, so could you do me a favor if you don't mind? There's something that I need help with. No stress, and you can also say no. I could do that, but first and foremost I need to sign myself off here. How do I do that? Clocking out. Done. So much for work today. Time to see friends. Why just casually lock myself out of the other round now? Seems like Friends is already calling me. Oh, hey, Jay! Are you already done with work? Shall I tell Fran about the encounter in the corridor? I don't really want to have a worry, though. Yeah, of course. I'm off work now. Right. Yay! Perfect timing, then. I'm granting you elevator access right now. See you in the lobby of F1, alright? No hurries, though. Take care of unfinished work if you have to. Come find me when you're ready. Then we go to the roof for the view and go home together. See ya! Love you! Love you too! So can I still talk to Tyler? Yeah, you said that you needed help. I mean, Friends is so nice, even though I locked myself off. She gives me time to do one more job before we meet up at the roof. She's such a sweetheart. Well, first, promise me, whatever I'm about to say, you won't tell anyone. Okay, I thought this was about business. It is about business. So will you promise? Might be important. Alright then, I promise. Good. There was an old lady when you were covering Constellation Session today, right? Yeah. Sydney Fung, right? Good. I'm currently investigating how she slipped through all of our pre-screening measurements. Someone must have helped her along the way, from passing reviews to forging health records. And the someone must be an insider, a colleague of ours. As for the reason, it has to be because of money. Well, if they had money to bribe the farmers inside, would they even bother to be a contributor as a gig? I mean, they're only doing this because they need the money. Hold on, candidates can't possibly have the money for that. They could have money though, once signed up. They would technically get an advance. You have worked in the contract room, right? Surely you must have heard about it as well. The 25%. But didn't they need the full amount to buy the train tickets? Oh well. Now listen here, Jason. Auntie is taking this very seriously. We have a problem if more people like Sydney Fang show up at our constellation. No matter how hard we try, we can't catch all of them. Eventually, some who aren't physically fit will slip into the cellar and die. It would be even worse if they survive. Chances are they would bring their similarly unfit friends along. And wait, has this happened before? Not that I'm aware of. Why do you ask? Well, a huge flame like this, with truckloads of contributors going in and out, did no one ever slip through before? Well, yeah, it does kind of sound unbelievable, but our automated pre-screening system is quite awesome in that fact. Being the #1 supplier of flops, automation and AI in vision is a thing. Plenty of people have tried to cheat the system before, but none found any success so far. Tang's case is kind of like a big deal to us. Is it a system glitch, like Kefi said, or what? Anyways, what happened has happened. Our job now is to find out how. My plan is to narrow down the list of suspects first, but honestly, I have no idea where to start, though you might have an advice to give. You have any idea? Well, she did mention that she's being helped by a friend, so it isn't purely a glitch. Someone was definitely involved, meaning that they are close to each other. Not just bribery, huh? This is important. If we can find anyone who has a personal relationship with Tang, then we would have pretty much solved the case already. Yeah, let's begin with that. Anything else that you can think of? I'm sorry, I didn't bother asking her that. No problem. We already have a solid lead to start with. Now we're officially partners. Let me explain my oral schedule for this investigation, alright? Well, he is now excited. Listen, all contributors candidates must pass 3 checks to get a constellation session. The same applies to Tang. My plan is to find out how she has slipped through all 3 checks. If we know how they did it, we can quickly narrow down the list of suspects. And what are those 3 checks? First, all candidates must submit a copy of their own profile. Then, Vision's pre-screening system trawls the internet to collect everything there is to know about the person. The system compares everything against records from the government, such as crime, marriage, registrations. And the government gives us access to that as well, huh? I see, so you never worked for a corporation of the size before, huh? Once a corporation is big enough, they gain all sorts of access to everything, private information included. The government relies on big corps, either their money or their tech, to govern this country after all. They're eager to make friends. You know what? Sometimes the government even begs us for informational access. And that's the first check. The second check is physical examination. Candidates must be assessed by clinics or hospitals appointed by Vision themselves. The result is then fed into the system for qualifications. The final check is administrative approval. Each batch of candidates must be signed off by the division leader, the manager's secretary, and the manager themselves. So do they read through this whole mountain of profiles then? Of course not. The secretary and manager just sign everything off without even looking. The division lead checks random profile for inspection. Not our division lead though. Wayne hardly reads any profile these days because he's so busy. Yeah, I guess he doesn't really have time for it with his new position. Exactly. The first checks are highly automated and reliable. Cheating is virtually impossible. Unless someone is feeding the system incorrect information. But that is highly unlikely. Every entry of data is double-checked and triple-checked. You can't just throw in a fabricated profile like that and call it a day. Unless... Or... Are we dealing with a sort of group here? Forget about it. Let's see what we can find first. Let's begin now. I'll start from the first check. Candidate profile. I'm more familiar with the system after all. You can try physical exam records, as added for the database access, alright? She cares a lot about the contributors. Think of something related to contributors' well-being, and she would totally buy it. Don't let her know what we are doing, alright? Can I trust you with this? Sure, I will try. I knew you're the man. Let's get it sorted out before anything else major happens. I'm under a ton of pressure here, if you kind of put it like this. Oh, sorry. Hey yo, losers! What are you guys talking about? Oh, you know, casual bro stuff. Having a good time while I'm away, huh? Yeah, I'm having a really good time, because you're away. Am I supposed to get jealous now? Hey Chaster, you're as cool as a cucumber, alright? But don't you ever steal my BFF. Wait, do you mean my BFF? This means war! Please keep me out of it, guys. Aw, you want him, huh, Chaster? Alright, Tyler's yours. You may kiss your BFF now. I'll just lick my wounds in my nest of pending work. Oh, sad face. Come on, dude. It was just a joke. It was just a joke, alright? Okay. Welcome back. Must be a long day for you, huh? Let's play it casually now. Well, Wayne and Auntie are having a much longer day today. The police are still having them for questioning. And tomorrow, they'll have to face the victims' families as well. Does the company require them to? No, they insist. Okay, bad stuff aside. Can I help you with something? Oh yeah, I need access to the candidate's physical exam, please. What for? Oh, I can't tell her that. It's true, you know, as a newbie, I want to know more about my stuff. And it seems like the physical health of my client is closely related to constellation, you know? Like, familiarizing with our examining record forms? Well, I could give you a stash of blank forms reference, though. It's much easier that way. Can I have a look at the profile of the candidates that I'm interviewing today? No, I need the actual profile of candidates that I've interviewed today. They sound really similar. One is a question, one is a statement. If I make it sound like a statement, that might tip her off, because if it's just for reference, it doesn't need to have the actual informations. Even though as learning material, I could hide it as learning material, but I'm not so entirely sure if she buys that. Maybe if I go the question route. After all, I'm still a newbie, I have to ask a lot of questions, right? Maybe? Yeah. Yeah, let's go with that. Can I have a look at the profiles of candidates that I have interviewed today? What for? You know, I need real-life example for what information the clinics may provide. I've got to make sure that actual people will survive the cellar. You're right! Tyler mentioned that she is worried about the well-being of the people. If I talk about this, that might convince her. Yes, I just want to make sure that the person that I picked is able to survive this thing. Oh, well, most people wouldn't really care about that. It's great that you do care about them, though. Okay, now you're granted access. Check the physical exam record on your PC. Thank you very much. Thank you for caring about them as well. Say, but why are you asking for access now? I mean, shouldn't you come to me before the constellation? Isn't this a bit late? You know, I just thought I should take another look. Oh wait, no, because of what happened in the contract, yes, that's a good one. Yeah, this is a good one. Because I don't want this to repeat itself, alright? What do you mean? She's suddenly very serious. I thought what happened to the guy must not happen again. Yeah, I don't want this stuff to repeat itself. Nobody should storm us in an act of revenge because their family has died, you know? That guy. Or do you mean the attacker or the victim? Yeah, the attacker. I figured. You're very empathetic. His whole family died in the cellar after all. We should have done a better job. Okay, you can go back to work now. Did she catch on? I can't really say for sure. Well, let me see. Database? Candidate's physical exam? Sydney Fung. Okay. Blood pressure very low. Blood supply disorder. Muscle mass very low. Zero loss tolerance. Neural activity slow. Low performance. High damage of risk. Overall, questionable. What is that? All records entries are correct, but the oral assessment is corrupted. Is this a glitch, or is there someone messing with the system? Tyler will want to know about this as well. Would you like to check any other physical records? I mean, if I'm already at it. Hank! Blood pressure is high, anger issue. Muscle mass is moderated. Neural activity is stable. Overall fit for contribution. Would you like to check any others? I don't really think so. It's not really necessary, but it seems like Hank is gonna be fine. That's all that I needed to know. Alright. Exit. Tyler? Hey, are you done with the records? Did you find anything? Well, Tang's physical exam record says that she's not fit for contribution at all. Let me guess, but the oral assessment gave her the green light, huh? No, the oral assessment came up as a series of question marks. Okay, yet that one feels matters the most. Do you think someone intentionally tampered with that one? It's a very sensible assumption. Not everyone could do that though. You need security clearance and a bit of a know-how to do it so. I think I have an idea or two, although I have to verify a few things first. That's it for today. Thanks to you, we have made some progress. Hey, sorry that I had to nag you about it again. This is a secret investigation, so please, don't tell anyone about this, alright? Auntie specifically asked me to keep it to myself, in case that we alert the culprit. Wait, but why did you enlist me then? Wait, chill. Auntie said that I'm the boss of this investigation, alright? I trust you, and that's enough. And all things considered, as the new guy, it's very unlikely for me to be involved because this is literally my very first day. Well, thank you for your trust, I guess. Don't thank me just yet. I trust you because you're too new to have it. I knew it. Plus, you're the one who investigated Tongue, or rather interviewed Tongue, right? Yeah. And I know that you really want this job, right? In that case, you would be more than motivated to crack this case and impress the team, right? Oh no, he's smart. I'll take my thanks to you back. You know what? With your smarts, we will solve this case in no time. Thank you for saying that. Alright then, thank you for staying. Now you're free to go home. But what about you? Got a few more things to do. We'll catch up with you tomorrow. Have a nice rest of the day. Bye! Bye-bye. But I'm not going home just yet. After all, I'm pretty sure we're having a date on the roof now. So where was I supposed to go? Entrance lobby 1F, right? Yeah. Entries lobby. Ooh. So, Chain Yen. You are doing a great job. I knew that I could trust you. Thank you very much, Mr. Yen. Don't let me keep you any longer. See you next time. Hopefully you can find a way to deal with those directors. I will. Good night, Miss Sheng. Good night to you too. Where's that? Oh, Jason Dye! Why the long name? Why didn't you tell me? Don't tell me she found out what happened. Oh no! I just didn't wanted you to worry. And besides, it's probably better to tell you in person so that you can see that I'm fine. No, if anything like this ever happens again, I want to know it right away. You do know how I felt hearing about you from others? I would go downstairs to check on you if it weren't for Mr. Yen and... Oh, she's trembling. Okay, next time I'm gonna be honest. From the very start. Oh! You really alright? I was worried sick. You know what? I'm perfectly okay, Fran. Don't worry. I can tell. That not a big deal attitude. She loves it. I love it when she smiles. By the way, who was that guy? Oh, that guy. He's the CEO! The CEO of the Vision! Oh! My boss's boss, huh? So he's the boss of all the flop farms under Vision. Great. I should have told you about him, no? He's been nice to me. It was he who approved my petition to transfer. No question asked. More importantly, though, he's a good man. Not morally bankrupt like, you know, the other senior executives. Alright then, let us go. Elevator rides all the way up. Alright then. It's a bit of a shame that I wasn't able to go around the floor a little in order to see how you work. You know, I kind of would love to see how the layout is around here, but that's fine. Probably have another opportunity to do so. Where are we? Right, she did say that we were supposed to go to the roof. Guess there isn't much to see on the roof beside of the roof itself. Here we are. I love the nice breeze. Here, over here. Alright, I'm right behind ya. So, how is it? How is what? It's breathtaking. Right? I come here every once in a while. From here I can see the HQ tower. The side of it reminds me of things. Fran used to work there, where she never felt happy. Back then I thought I could see all the way to the end of my life. Work and more work. Until you showed up. I've been thinking lately that you have changed me a lot. Once I was so eager, trying my best to prove my worth. And to whom? Funny, I never asked myself that, not even once. Everything that I did was to earn myself the peace of mind. Because I was constantly afraid that maybe someday, out of the blue, someone would show up and tell everyone that I'm a fake, that I'm nothing, that I don't deserve anything that I own, that I'm the child that no one ever is proud of. The someone never appeared. Instead, I found you. You made me see how lost I was. Although you don't like to give advices though, and you kind of made me see myself, see what I really want. Now I want to help others by giving what they need when they need it. Like what you did for me. Oh no, Fran. Quite the opposite. You've saved me. This is why I asked to be transferred here. I hope to find these contributors by finding a way that is reasonably profitable, yet more humane. Or so I believe. Sorry, I've been going on and on about myself again. You are the star of the show today, Jay. So, how did things go? Well, the interview evolved into field practice, so there isn't really a verdict yet. Today I tried out every single thing on the screening. Yeah, today I was very busy in the screening department. Oh, that must be hard, figuring out everything on the fly, huh? I'm surprised though, that Miss Lee wanted hands-on tests on literally everything on the very first day, right? So, how do you feel about her? So far at least. Well, she's certainly adamant when it comes to her principle, right? Yeah, exactly. I feel the same. You should have witnessed firsthand that this line of work involves difficult decisions. Being adamant after so many years in this business is a rare quality. I suppose you like her management style then? Yeah, I guess she's pretty good at that. Especially considering the fact that she's still trying to keep the contributors in their best possible condition at all times. Even though I hate the fact that we have to rip them off a bit. I'm even giving them a higher salary than other flop companies. But all those bonuses that we could give them, but we have to deny, souring the taste. But I guess she's not that bad. So yeah, I guess she's good so far. Great. Hey, the most important thing though, did you get the job? I will probably find it out tomorrow. Oh, is that so? Wait, they want you to be here again tomorrow? Yeah, because I only tried out screening today. Yeah, totally. I'm gonna be an obster tomorrow. Wait, I just realized, didn't you say this interview was for ops? Yeah, exactly! I did only screening today! Why did they even ask you to try out screening then? You know, Miss Ye said that you want to see which is the better fit. Yeah, she wants to see who fits me better. Sounds like she doesn't trust Lynch's decision very much. Or that. Well, it does make sense though, given her age. Yeah, ulcers are like that, huh? People from her generation just tend to not trust AI. But I guess that's not really a bad thing. Now you have double the chances. Show them your best. Totally. So, everything that you did today was for screening, huh, Jay? Sunday she's getting serious. I guess you have met the people we regularly sign contracts with then. And the man who tried to kill you. What do you make of it? What does she mean? This career that I'm in. the flop farming business as a whole? Are we preying on the disadvantaged? I mean, you kinda do. You go for the people who need the money the most, and then rip them off of holding informations. Because I'm pretty sure most of them, they can barely hold their own life together. That is kind of predatory. But at the same time, those guys don't really have the option to work anywhere else either. And they do get a good salary, and if they do by any chance get those informations, they get a hefty bonus as well. It's even free insurance if they don't have any themselves, so I would say it's neutral. The pros and the cons are kind of equaling each other out. I can't fully say that we are in the green yet, but it's not critically low either. But better question, why do you ask? Because I've been questioning that myself. So far, I have found no answer. I came here with the hope to help people. The more I do, the less I believe in what I'm doing. Maybe what I do doesn't matter. Nothing could change this industry anyways. Maybe this whole industry is built on the exploitation of the poorest of poorest people. Fran. Ah! What should I do? I should calm her down. To tell you the truth, Jay, I'm living in constant fear. Fear that what I believe is for the better turns out to be just as bad. I don't want to be a snob who's full of fancy talk. I will really hate myself for that. Friend is overthinking it. What if I told you that I want to quit? If someday I do find the answer to my question, and it means that I have to quit this job. Well, whatever you decide, I'm always by your side, friend. I would say go for it. Don't worry about the money. Leave it to me. You know what? I'm pretty sure she said the same thing to me this morning. I remember that when we were riding to this workplace. Leave it to me. If you need to find your way, then I shall provide. Thank you. I mean, she's already doing that for him. It's only fair. It's always like this. Like what? When I tell you about my troubles, you never give a straight answer. No matter how much we talk, my question remains unanswered. Well, how can I be of real help? I can't help you. I'm sorry. No, wait, that's not what I mean. What you did is exactly what I need. My life, my decision, my future. I must find my own answers. However, I don't have what it takes to face it alone. You already helped me, time and time again. You remind me that no matter what happens, what path I should choose, you will always be there for me. Even if I push you aside, even if I try to dig a hole and hide in it, you always find me and tell me that I have you. Oh. Thank you for finding me, Jay. Now, how many times? I've lost count ever since we first met. Friend 9. Oh, the moon. Uh-oh. Tomorrow is the 4th anniversary of our relationship. Yeah, time flies. 4 years in a blink. It must mean that we both enjoyed the time together. I love you. I love you too. Oh, they're so cute! Why was it glitching though? I was a bit worried about that. Am I spacing out? I might. Now then, let's go home. Right. They're so cute! Oh! Alright. Whew! Whew, it's been a long day, huh? Yeah. You go to bed first. I take a shower. Nighty. Love ya. Aw, you're so weird today. Love you too. I'm gonna pick that option every time I see it. Every single time, friend. Man, I'm exhausted. Hopefully tonight won't have trouble sleeping.